What is good, people? It's Roku. I know it's been a while since God Eater Resurrection ended, but I have returned. Um, Sorry if you heard a little bit of echo. My room is in a bit of a transition stage, so that's why. Hopefully, it'll be fixed within the next week. Uh, Hopefully, I can be consistent again after being gone for about 2 weeks, I think. But either way, we've got some more God Eater news. A release date has just been announced for Japan. The US is soon to follow. Japan is getting God Eater 3 December 13th. I'm kind of glad that it's coming out in the US in 2019 so I can have a little bit more time to do other things without, doing another God Eater series back to back. So, anyway, let's get into it. So, a trailer got released today also, showcasing a lot of new stuff, a lot of new story elements. Hopefully they can make one version, not have a burst version. That's hopefully they can make the first version the only version and have it be the length of a burst version, with 2 arcs and whatnot. And yeah, it just seems like there's a bunch of story, paths to go down, which is why I say there should be more than one arc. The main thing that I'm really interested in is how the God Eaters are treated in this trailer. Like, you can see that they're mostly always in shackles, and it seems like the current state of humanity is in the point where, like, everyone, or the people in charge are at such a state of urgency that they don't care to treat God Eaters as humans anymore. So pretty much treating them like slave. One thing that also gets me really hyped is the amount of factions that are shown in this trailer. You got the people who are assumingly control, or who are assumed to be controlling the ports, running the ports, and treating God Eaters like slaves. One person in the trailer actually said that they were planning on taking Fenrir HQ back. So apparently, well, not apparently. I'm assuming they're on the side of, returning the God Eaters to how they used to be, how their position used to be, or how they're seen by others. And there's also another group of people that show up that aren't really explained on, but like, I assume that they're another faction because they're wearing different clothes, different outfits, and the person that's talking is I assume that they're talking to them. So I'll show the footage as I'm talking about it. But there's also a hub area known as the Chrysanthemum, or what I assume to be the hub area. It's supposed to be like the Friar main base, or the Fenrir, the main area that you accept missions from. Hopefully that's what it is, because those two baddies, dog. Ooh! Dog, I cannot wait. They look so I don't know why. When I saw that the chrysanthemum interior, I was just slapped. And I saw the operator and like the blonde chick, I was slapped. I was fucking gutted with nostalgia, my dude. I don't know why. I'm so excited, my dude. Also, I forgot to mention there's a limited edition that was announced for Japan. I don't know if it's gonna be in America, or the West, or European. What am I trying to say? Jesus, I don't know if it's coming to the U.S. or European countries, but hopefully it is, for your Western countries, because it has an art book and what is it? Soundtrack CD. Jesus, I'm blanking. This is why you don't not do YouTube for a long time, dog. Anyway, all right, let's move on to the new mechanics that have been released recently, within the news articles that have come out that I haven't covered. Custom bullets are back. I never really used them in God Eater 2, but I think I'm going to try and plan to use them sometime before God Eater 3 comes out, just to get used to them. Apparently they don't use OP, but they have a limited amount of bullets that you can bring into the field, of any kind. And yeah, I'm going to give them a try in God Eater 2. I used them a little bit, but I didn't get like super used to them. Like, I got to used to installing skills, which is the next thing. Installing skills are returned, and just like in the previous two God Eaters for PS4, you can use installed skills, or you can use abandoned God arcs found on missions to install skills. Next is burst plugins and burst arts, which I think are the replacements for Devour devouring, devouring boosts that you get from devouring in Resurrection. And burst plugins, those are burst plugins. Burst plugins are like the replacement for devouring abilities, I guess you could call them. I don't remember what they're called. Devour skills? I don't remember. You just equip them to one of your devours, and then they give you an extra stat change or effect. And then burst arts are what I assume to be replacement for blood arts. That's what they're called, right? Yeah, blood arts. Yeah. You can only have 3 of those equipped to like certain positions, depending on where you are in the field. Like if you're in the air, you can use a different burst art. If you're on the ground, you can use a different burst art. So I'm assuming those are different, or those are, the replacement for blood arts. Alright, so let's talk about the characters in the Aragami. I'm not going to get too into these because I feel like, story related elements should be kind of, it should be experienced for the player itself and not in a news video. So I'm not going to explain too much about the characters, but 2 new characters, Zeke Pennyworth and Lulu Baron. I don't know how you pronounce her name, but if it's, if it was made by Japanese people, I assume that it would be Lulu Baran. Yeah, I'm taking Japanese. I've been doing Japanese for about 3 years now. I'm pretty fluent. Watashi wa negro pene. Yes. Anyway, like I said, I really don't want to talk too much about the characters because I want you to have a fresh experience of them with your first experience of the game. So you're welcome. No need to thank me. Anyway, 2 new Aragami. The Barbarius, which is like an ice Aragami, has a drill on its hand, and it can stab its drill into the ground and extend the range of its ice attacks. And the False Idol, which is like a two giant floating faces with a shield. Like I said, I don't want to really get into the more story stuff, even though Aragami these 2 Aragami probably aren't going to be that relevant to the story. But I just want you to experience it the first time, for your first time when you play the game for the first time. So also, they're going to be returning Aragami. The screenshots that we've seen have been of the Vajra, the Chrome Gawain, the Serial, the Hannibal, and the Marduk, my dude. I don't know how many of them will return, because they weren't announced. They were announced pretty recently, I feel. I think they were announced like 2 months ago or a month ago, so I don't know how many have actually been developed for the God Eater 3 release, but hopefully we get the majority of the Aragami that were in Rage Burst and Resurrection, because apparently those Aragami that were in Rage Burst that I thought were new in Rage Burst were actually from Resurrection. So yeah, it'd be nice to see. It would be nice to see all of them and not have it be like Monster Hunter, where it's like I don't think it's DLC, but I think in Monster Hunter World, some of the monsters, returning monsters are event only, maybe? I don't know. I still haven't tried it at all. I've only fought like 1 event monster, and yeah, I forgot. Anyway, I hope they're all in the game. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, there was an article with new mechanics, or not new mechanics, but just a list of just mechanics that have been changed and fixed, and it was like camera stuff, some battle stuff, but the only things that I really think should be in this video would be like apparently they added a turning step attack to where you can step in any direction and then turn reverse into like an attack, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And then lowering the Aragami's burst, which if Aragami devours you, you can return and devour it and lower its burst time, which is actually a pretty decent mechanic. But that being said, could it also happen to you? Could you also get burst and then have your time lowered by the Aragami? Anyway, that's about it for this video. That's all I wanted to talk about. Some really cool stuff coming from this trailer, and I just wanted to summarize what has been, released since the last video I made. Yeah, that is about it. So, what are we going to be doing until God Eater 3 comes out 2019? Well, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is coming out holiday 2018, so I'm gonna try and get past my nerves with that game, with recording Smash in general, and have like a weekly series for that. I think that's fair enough. A weekly Smash video, maybe. I don't know, man. But from here until God Eater 3 comes out, also Code Vein is coming out. I hope they don't release too close, because I would like to do them separately. I wouldn't like to do God Eater and Code Vein at the same time. But either way, back to the topic. From here until then, we have about one playthrough length of time. So, that being said, I had about 4 options that I could have done, and I chose the most desirable option for me to do the next playthrough, and that will be that is correct, folks. Octopath Traveler. I played the demo for this. It was pretty fun, but it was a long demo from what I remember. Pretty sure you could choose like 3 characters to play, and I don't know, if it was a shorter demo, I would have played it more, but since it was so long, I felt like I shouldn't really be wasting my time on a demo when I have other games to play. So now I'm gonna get back into it. Like I said, it was pretty fun. It has voice acting, which is good. I don't know too many Sprite games that have voice acting, so yeah, hope you are excited for that. I'm going to go ahead and start that as soon as possible, so hope you enjoyed. Hopefully I can get this room situation fixed where we don't have this echo anymore. Definitely will, hopefully within the next week is what I was trying to say. But yeah, be hyped for God Eater, my dudes. I cannot wait. The new song that was in the trailer, clean. Yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. I realized that my God Eater videos are kind of clean. Like the last God Eater video that I released is like one of my most popular videos, dog. And not too many other people are doing it in this format. Like doing it in this, you know, just this format. It's either not too many God Eater videos or you know, God Eater news videos, or if there are, there's no commentary, dog. Like what the fuck? What's up with that? Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Like I said, I will see you in the next video. Hopefully it is the beginning of Octopath Traveler today or tomorrow. Let me not promise anything. I don't even know if this video is going up today. Jeez. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Also, at the end of the trailer, there were 3 new characters revealed. One was just a silhouette. I couldn't figure out whose silhouette it was. It might be a new character. Probably is. Another was wearing a hood. Don't know who it is. Couldn't even guess. And the third one, who was like fist bumping the character with a hood. He kind of looked like Ren. He had black hair and like a black jacket on. It wasn't any character that was revealed, I don't think. So, yeah, it could have been. It could be Lindo's baby, dog. I don't remember how long this game is set since God Eater Resurrection is, you know, finished, and Sakia went on maternity leave or whatever. I don't know how long it's been, but it could be Lindo's kid. Let me know who you think it is down in the comments below.